Hi ho everybody, it's the Gringo Scott here. Today we are talking about the movie, the 2007 movie, Big Stan. Big Stan is played by Rob Schneider, who plays Stan. And then we have the Master, played by the one and only, the late and great, kind of weird way that he died, you should look it up, the Master. And Jennifer Morrison plays Stan's girlfriend, Mindy. You see, Stan's a scammer of timeshares. He's very driven. He is very good at his job. He has tons of money, right? But you know what? It does catch up to him eventually. See, he gets 3 years in prison. But he did bribe a judge, and he gets 6 months to prepare for this. Realizing that they might do some meat tenderizing there on him because he's kind of a small dude. So he finds the Master and he says, "Please, train me, sir, please." So the Master teaches him a rather defensive martial art, I would say, in a way. We'll get into that later. Let's see what we can learn from this one. Dive! What the heck is going on in this movie? At first, it's all about him. Stan. But that martial arts training starts sinking in. See, it's kind of a defensive one. I know you wouldn't think that as he beats up like 30 guys in the yard, but that's because he needed to establish control to create a defensive barrier for himself while he's there. So he had to pick the biggest dude. He beats him up. No one knows who the hell he is. Like, you really don't do that in real life. I've heard about prison videos. Don't do that. Just be respectful. And if someone disrespects you, fine. Get in it with them. But other than that, you don't want to pick the biggest guy. It's a good way to get killed. So anyways, he picks a fight with the biggest dude and he beats him up. Well, there's all these chains of commands that start collapsing, obviously. So he's got to fight them too. Blah, blah, blah. So 30 of them. But it's still in a way defensive, you could argue. Because if they wanted to stop, he was willing to stop. He wasn't being offensive. It's about creating a calm, chill perimeter, right? He realizes peace is the only way to not always be looking over his back. Stan has always been goal-driven. He's been a hard worker. He's like this kid that was like ignored by his parents. His dad was an alcoholic. He wasn't happy. So he learned to become very self-sufficient. That's cool, right? It is. But it's very Stan. What about Stan? Let's take care of Stan. I mean, there's scenes where he's talking to his wife and she's like, "What have you done for me lately?" She's all Paula Abdul on him, right? And he's like, "I bought you a house." She's like, "That's in your name." He's like, "I bought you a car." She's like, "That's a 1955 Porsche convertible car. I didn't even like it." It's like, oh, okay, it's all about Stan. But he can get it done. He's hard driven. Now, when Stan starts to learn from being in prison and this martial arts and being in community and literally being the alpha, trying to create peace around here, you see the change starting to occur. You see the group. He's doing things for the group, for the people, not for himself. That creates a much different environment for him and them. Peace, love, helping others. Then enters the warden, who is someone who has power, like Stan did in the outside world. So the warden's like, "Hey, son, here's the deal. And now keep in mind, he's already starting to form community, becoming a leader. People are starting to love him, and there's becoming peace in the prison." And he says, "Look, Stan, here's the deal. Help me get this prison shut down by causing a riot. And hey, if the riot happens because we give them melee weapons and we have to shoot a couple of them, so be it." How does that sound? This is like, for me, when there's the change, where he truly makes a change from being self-centered and sacrificing for the group rather than the one Stan, you know. And the movie ends up where, well, it's a nice little community. They all learn the martial arts that teaches you defense if you learn how to use it right. The message. Goals by themselves do not mean much. It's the values behind them that matter. Values have to steer your goals. Without them, you just make a mess. With them, you build something that lasts. Some good values: honesty, helping others, hard work, letting go of control, checking yourself once in a while. Martial arts taught Stan this. Don't attack, don't escalate. Build peace so you don't have to fight. Being self-motivated is great, but without values, it leads to greed and pain. With values, it leads to peace and respect. Well, that's the lesson the movie Big Stan taught us today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. And until next time, this is the Gringo Scott. Peace! Yeah, boy.
If you like videos about movies, TV shows, and even documentaries that we actually take and we find out what they can teach us on how to live better lives, or in some cases, what to not do, then you should pick another one of these videos here. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, or look, just subscribe, please.